Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Sorry I missed an upload yesterday. Uh, in a later episode that I haven't even edited of There Are Billions, I explained in that video that me and Shellnut made a peanut chicken and I screwed up. I tried the sauce that had been in with the chicken and I immediately realized it. Well, that was yesterday. That wasn't yesterday that we made it, but that was yesterday when it hit, and there was no way I was getting anything recorded. Now, it has been a while. It has been a while since we played, so I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. This is all the same right here. Brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. The difference being... Skip this? Okay, well, I'm just going to talk through this.
The chantry teaches us.
That actually looks good. So, I can be either or. Warriors are powerful fighters. I could be a warrior. I could be a rogue. We're going to be a rogue. But I actually get to choose my background. Dwarf noble, but I'm a rogue. Or a dwarf commoner, born castless in a land. I get cool armor as a noble. But... bound as a lackey and thug of a local crime lord. So there's actually two beginnings right here as a dwarf. So there's two origin stories as a dwarf, just like that. Now, as these two, we get to choose all three classes. I will show you the mage in a later date, and the elf. If you choose to be an elf warrior, yeah, an elf rogue. Rogues are basically, yeah. And this, as an elf rogue or a warrior, there's two origin stories as well. So, yeah, there was only one there. There was only, it's the same one there. So, as a human, you have two origin stories. As an elf, you have three origin stories, as you can see. And as a dwarf, you have two origin stories. So the elf is pretty, it's in the middle. It has multiple origin stories. Now, the difference between being a rogue and a warrior is going to be, gameplay. But the background is where your story is going to come from. Now, this locks you in, and then you just can't be. So, being a mage locks you into the circle. In the later games, it does not. But we're going to go ahead and be a dwarf, and we're going to play as a rogue, and as the favored child of the Dwarven King. I think we'll do that next, because we already seen a noble. Our main playthrough is a noble. She looks pretty cute. We'll go ahead and... actually, I don't like that face tattoo. Portrait? No. Skin. Tattoo. No tattoo for you. We don't do tattoos on this channel. Face tattoos, I just don't like them. And we are Nautica Braska. Although a few would call the Castle Dwarves of Dusttown famous, they are well known for a few common traits. Lawlessness, poverty, and brands on their face. For the full experience of playing a dwarf commoner, we recommend you select a facial tattoo. So we have to have a facial tattoo. That one kind of makes her look like she's got a black eye. Okay. Now, we're a dwarf. So, as a dwarf, we don't really care about magic. The magic arcane determines potency, how effective potion is, poultices, and salves are for all classes. So, magic can help us out. What's willpower? More stamina for warriors and rogues. Okay, well. We played a high strength character. Let's play... Oh, we'll go ahead and bump that up. Can I bump these down any? No, I can't. I can only do... Okay, well, let's go ahead and... Let's not do strength at all. I know, it sounds like a smart move. But rogues are wanting dexterity. That's already a 15. We're going to leave that there. We're going to go with high cunning. We're a rogue. We want to have, the ability to talk people into things. We've already got stealing 1. Because we have a high cunning, we can get stealing 2. We can get coercion, which is the strength attribute. Yeah, it's cunning. Whereas cunning, more persuasive. That's what we want, to be very persuasive. And we'll go on over here. We get dirty fighting just because we're a rogue. Below the belt was a good move to have. I want to be able to pick locks. And we didn't really get any fighting. We got below the belt, but we didn't get any like archery or anything like that. So we'll have to level up. We are going to play on easy. Regardless if there's any buffs or anything like that for playing on like
deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the 2 remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone. Just to survive.
It's a little darker origin story.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl? You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's gotta do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the diamond.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brat. Then you both go free. And I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life. That's what everyone likes. A castless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested. It's nothing definite, but he said he wanted to see me again.
Excuse me if I don't start knitting booties. Until I do, you're the one who's going to keep paying her debts with your service to the Carta. A few do a good job, and you might work your way up to footpad one of these days. Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that. You know how desperate the nobles are for more children. They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Barat's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward. You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life. It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well. I have little love for the nobles, but they know, more than we ever will, what the Darkspawn have taken from our kind. Every noble I've met has had a brother or a nephew killed in the deep roads. Yet they let their arrogance blind them to the fact that we could help defend the city against the Darkspawn. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
So basically, I'm in the Thieves Guild.
It shall be done. I shall do it.
Why can't I open that chest? Maybe the game wants me to wait till later. Let's check out our inventory. Hey look! The Blood Dragon plate. We'll never be able to use. So I'm actually going to sell it in this playthrough because I don't plan on, you know, beating the game as a dwarf right now.
I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl. You're just jealous because you want the majesty of Lesky for yourself, you shameless hussy. What do you say? I kind of hoped you'd forget much as I'd love to keep chatting, we better get down to business.
Oh.
No such luck.
Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back. Well, yours will be a short and tragic relationship. You ready to show him some pain?
Poetry to my ears, Selraka.
Oh, okay. So he's in my party.
I can work. Anything you want. My back's still strong.
There's no chest down here.
Spare silver. My boy needs very.
What are you doing
Have
here,
you heard?
Brand?
King's got a team who found traces of Bronca in the deep woods.
This place
I don't exactly know where we're actually going. Oh. Soldier's Pass is premium content. Tapster's Tavern. Just right there, we're running away from it. It looks like a tavern. I think I'm at the right place. It appears I am.
The ancestors were smiling on my beds today.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Oskias. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name? I don't know what you're talking about. You probably have the wrong Oskias, see? I just got here this morning. I'm usually on the surface, and...
So you're not the turncoat two-faced swindling duster Barat told us about.
I never did anything. Barat's got no reason to send you after me. I just want to make sure nobody, does anything too hasty.
Making sure you didn't accidentally pocket any processed lyrium, you know.
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Fine, I'll just kill the evidence and plant you, or kill you and plant the evidence later.
Keep him still. I'm gonna search his bags.
Wait, I do have some lyrium. It's just ore. I made a side deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
Just a little, maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns?
Most of that's with my buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you forget to mention this to Barat? not long. I mean, I'm not cheating him. I mean, this is my first time. Oh, please don't kill me. Surfacers pay good coin for lyrium. Mages up there, they use it for their spells. Smiths use it in enchanted weapons. I just took the money and ran. I mean, back to Barat to share the profits. I've got a lot of lyrium. Maybe we could work something out. Share and share alike. I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore and sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say? All I have is the 2 nuggets, but they're yours if you let me out of here.
Are you breathing smoke? Barat will kill you if he catches you with his lyrium.
Well, that's a whole other story. We need to sell it before we go back to Barat, and to someone who won't run to him.
Tell you what, cut me in 50 and we'll go to Olinda. She's a merchant. She likes me and refuses to work with the old man.
Fine. What, am I gonna fight you for it?
Then what happens to me?
We'll have to tell Barat he's dead. If he ever finds out.
He won't. I swear. You'll never see me in Orzammar again. Thank you. You're as kind as you are beautiful. May the ancestors bless your steps.
Okay, so that was well done. I just kind of went through that guesswork. I've got a high cunning skill, so I figured it would work. Yeah, but we need to sell the lyrium, don't we? Or did we already do that? Do I have any in my inventory? No, I don't. I don't have any lyrium.
Was that smart? If Barat finds out Oskias ran, he'll kill you. He'll kill me. He'll make you kill me, then yourself. Then he'll probably stew us and serve us to the poor. That's what I like about you. Pure blind optimism. We should sell this quick and report back before Barat starts wondering what's taking so long. Unless you think we should give it all to Barat. Then we better go find Olinda. She used to give me crust off her week's end loaf when I was little. She's got a soft spot for me. And she hates Barat. Whew. You should hear her go on about how it's blackmail to pay protection money and the castless deserve better. She's got a stall in the commons not too far from Tapster's. She'll give us a fair deal and Barat won't hear about it.
Okay, so I do need to go sell it. I think that's her.
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend? Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear cross those lips. Where exactly would someone like you pick up lyrium? I think that's probably something I should never know.
Didn't I tell you she's a gem?
How much do you have? I can give you 30 silvers per nugget.
Only 30?
It's less than it's worth, I won't lie to you. But the market for it's topside, and that won't be easy for me to reach. And I'll have to find a buyer who won't ask where it came from. For that, I can't afford more than 30. right then.
Yeah.
Let me take that off your hands. And you probably shouldn't come around here for a while, just in case. I think you'd better stay away for the next few days, just in case.
Never mind. I have nothing you can afford, and as long as you're here, no one else will come. Same as you. It's illegal for me to walk here without one. I'm from the surface, so by the law of assembly, I'm cashless. But I think of the brand as just a part of the license to vend my wares. I use a washable ink, and when I return home, it's gone first thing. I cannot imagine wanting to wear the beastly thing every day. I'm sorry. I've nothing you would want. I don't sell rags and rotten food. I don't know how you cashless can live like that. Fine. But try to steal anything and I'm calling the guards.
Thank you. I have shit I want to buy. Ooh, crossbow. 5 damage, 8 damage. Let's see. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and sell this because it's pointless for me to not sell it. I'll never be able to use it in this playthrough. You don't really have anything. So we're just going to buy all your armor, basically. Yeah, you don't have anything I really want. Maybe another dagger. I could afford to get the dwarven longsword. I can't afford to buy that back. I'm short 19 silver. But I could get a dwarven longsword if I really wanted to. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip our new stuff. Okay, so that was pointless. And that was pointless, so let's go ahead and switch that over. And now we have a crossbow. Because of our thieving ways, I've already upgraded Barrett's shop. It's right next to Tapster's, so that must be it over there.
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes. As if I'd stop for you.
Okay, so that's not the right place. I know this is running a little over, but probably just gonna play through this.
King's old. His rule won't hold much longer.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Ascaius? What kind of rot are you trying to feed me?
He told us he'd be putting together a side deal for Lyrium, but he'd already sold it.
Jarvia, send a dig troop topside. If Ascaius had a hiding spot up there, I want us up to our elbows in it.
As you say.
And the matter of punishment?
Absolutely. Dead as a plate of chops, screaming for mercy, telling the ancestors to bless your name. Real dead.
Very interesting. Seeing how my cousin was at the Tapsters this afternoon. And he says he saw something change hands between you and Ascaius. And then the Duster Sodding stood up and walked out on his own 2 feet. Does that sound like what I asked? Jarvia, what does that sound like to you?
Sounds like some jumped-up face brands thought they could take a bribe and let him walk free. That's just not right.
The lady says it's not right. You wouldn't disagree with a lady, would you?
Right. I mean, no one's gonna say spit to you, Barat. But we can't move that free. We needed to get Oskaya somewhere private. We took him to the lava sinks behind the mines. You won't be seeing him again.
I don't like you making me look weak, but it's smart to try to keep the swordcast from asking questions. That's why I like you too. Now I got something else for you. Make some use of your unique skills. You're catching on. The Warrior Cast is hosting a proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some gray warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orzammar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing. Are you out of your big hollow skull? No brand's allowed to hold steel in the proving ring. It would be an insult to the ancestors.
Not to mention the conceit of the Warrior Cast.
I just want you to make certain the right man wins. There's a lot of coin to be made when people get the fever up. Favorite fighter's an officer named Minar, veteran of 4 Darkspawn campaigns. Avaird's a long shot. Just got back from a deep roads offensive. Some young buck who has all the ladies drooling. I've got a lot of money riding on him. Mine and other people's. I expect to see that 8-to-1 pay off. Understand? The fight only gets announced to contestants themselves to prevent illegal gambling. So first, you'll have to find Avaird, see who he's fighting and when. When the name Minar comes up, I want you to slip this drug into the bastard's water. It'll slow his reflexes, just enough to take the edge off, not enough to show. But it wears off quickly, so don't use it until just before his fight. He's the kind of warrior who wants to show off his oiled physique to a cheering crowd. You think he wants scum like us making money on him? Don't let him know what you're doing. Just find his chamber, see when he's fighting, then go to Minar and dump the drug. You bet.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and
Here's
go
your
do
pass
this.
to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. If I don't see Avaird's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
Okay. Anything I can steal here? Apparently I can't go over there. Okay, so where are we heading? So, the proving grounds. Ridge is... Oh, right there. I just need to cross that bridge. That makes that easy. So...
Go back to your dirt pile, scum. Turn around, Brand. No castless on the grounds.
Looks legitimate.
Go on through, then. But stay to the trenches. Grey Wardens don't need some eyesore getting between them and the fighters.
Very well.
Notice he turned to let us pass, and then I had to walk around him because it left the cutscene. Is anything to steal? I'm playing as a thief. I gotta steal everything.
Did you see that first bout? Astar's helmet practically shattered, but Dalbo still has the Ancestor's favor.
Stone met, and blessings on your house. That was the proper greeting for an outsider last time I visited Orzammar. Has it changed? Or is there a reason you're looking at me so strangely? We do the same in my part of Ferelden. Hello there. My name is Duncan. I'd say of the Grey Wardens, but I suspect you already know that. Pleased to meet you. Ah, of course. That's what the face brand means, then. I remember that now. For saying hello? My friend, to a Grey Warden, nothing short of a slavering darkspawn waking you in your bedroom counts as harassment. Actually, I'm glad I met you. Whenever we come to Orzammar, we always stay in the Diamond Quarter. You forget how much of the city you miss. The Wardens are always looking for those who have the courage to spend their lives in battle against the Darkspawn. It's rare we find those with both the skill and the will. The best Wardens are ruthless to their enemies, compassionate to their friends, and inspiring to their troops. It's a lot to look for, but I hope to find it here, and I hope you also may find what you are looking for.
So, we met Duncan. And because of cultural differences, he wasn't a complete asshole. Ah, there's my quest.
Sweetheart. Sod it. He's stone drunk. You could draw a dead man for his bout and still lose. Rot's gonna kill us if we slip up here. He's already jumpy enough after that stunt with Ascaius. Hey, I just had an idea. That's much better than my idea. I was gonna say we should go up in the stands and start a rock slide, but you're brilliant. You'll be a Verd. You'll go out in his armor, keep down the visor, and fight in his name. He wins, Barat wins, everybody wins. Except all the warrior caste braggarts you leave kissing dust. I, Sodding, love the way you think, my friend. I was afraid Barat was going to kill us. Got it. It'll help if you can distract him, though. Just, talk to him so I can sneak past him without him noticing. Let's do it quickly. We don't have much time.
And a bunch of armor. Oh wait, no, everything's over here. I'm looking here. I'm gonna take all of that. I can't take that armor, so I guess I just have to... Oh no. Oh, I can just wear his armor. I don't even need the strength to wear his armor. I can just wear his armor. Only problem is, as I'm a thief, I can't necessarily... Where's the helm? I need the helm. Can't necessarily wield, like... Oh, I could wield this stuff. But I have to pick and choose, and his mace is crap, so... Okay. Where are we heading now? Right over there, straight across the road.
Hey, Averd, this is my room. Yours is the next one down. I don't need luck. I led a Darkspawn campaign with over 100 of the vermin killed. You think that was luck? It was skill, Averd. Pure skill. A strong hand, a quick wit, and the voice of a leader. That's what it takes to lead a good campaign. You'll learn that. You should, lad. You have promise. Everyone agrees.
Bout 3 is next. Officer Minar versus the warrior Averd. Fighters, make final preparations, then report to the ring.
I'll see you in the ring.
I got him. No more time. Make sure you have everything and go tell the Proving Guard you're ready to fight. And don't forget to keep your helmet down.
Okay, there we go.
Stone met, Averd. I believe it is... May fortune favor your fight, Averd. Are you ready?
Yeah.
As you say.
Let's do this.
Is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar. For our honored guests, the Grey Warden, the warrior Averd, son of Galton, will fight Officer Minar, survivor of the battle at Car Ellerin.
Okay.
Don't choose the honor of the heart. Oh, sod it. Let's just fight.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Alright, so we're gonna do below the belt to start off with. And then we're just gonna beat the hell out of him.
The winner is... A truly memorable fight. The young cadet vanquishes the wily veteran. Healer, see to his injuries. The warrior Averd, son of Galton, will fight last year's Journeyman Division champion, Adalbo, proven in glory before the stone.
You honor me with this fight. May we both win glory in the eyes of our lords.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay, so we're gonna do the exact same thing. I already had the lead in the fight. There was no point doing anything else.
The ancestors have withdrawn their blessings and embrace a new champion on their field. The warrior Averd, son of Galton, will fight Lenka, silent sister in training. She has made her vows, but not completed her blooding. Will she be accepted into the legendary order? That will depend on her performance today.
Okay, so
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
So same exact setup. Oh, I missed.
The winner is Averd! Lenka went to the stone without a sound. as befits her vows. But it wasn't hard to see the blood that was spilled. Everd will advance to the final bout to determine the true champion of the ring against...
What? I'm out already? Hey! That's my armor!
Who are you? How dare you disrupt this sacred...
Wait, I know that man. That's Everd. Then, what imposter did I fight?
Remove your helmet, warrior, and let all who watch you see your face. You insult the very nature of this proving.
Guards, take this filth away.
Hold your man, I pray you. This warrior has defeated the best you have to offer. Is that not what this proving is for?
We are honored by your presence, warrior. But this proving is not solely for you. There are laws which have governed this arena for 1,000 years. This woman is no warrior. She is casteless, rejected by the ancestors. Her very footsteps pollute the stone. She has no place here.
Except as your champion.
Yeah, I love that. Duncan's just like, I don't care about your laws.
Psst. Can you hear me? How hard did they sodding hit you anyway? Did you have to put up such a fight? Oh, you did. And don't think they didn't show me their appreciation.
One of the guards recognized me and figured we must be working together. They burned 3 candles to the stump interrogating me about who put us up to this. I think they knew, you know, about Barat. Public whipping, loss of your left hand for stealing the armor, loss of your right hand for befouling a smith's work, public flaying for impersonating a higher caste, and if that doesn't kill you, they'll put you to death for polluting the proving. That Grey Warden suggested exile, but it didn't seem like anyone was listening. Huh. I guess not. I mean, I've been in most of them. They don't usually have this many bloodstains on the walls. Any chance you see a way out?
Good, you're awake. Barat will be glad to hear that. You caused a lot of trouble today. Barat lost 100 sovereigns for Lord Volney. The entire proving was declared invalid, and the Assembly already called for an investigation. You can't imagine the state Barat was in when he told me to get you. That's right. You've never had the privilege of being down here. You're in one of the deep cells in Barat's estate. He built it into the ruins of Old Orzammar. Plenty of room to store gold and lyrium. And nice thick walls so no one can hear the screams. I brought you. You got every guardsman at that proving thinking if he takes your head off, the ancestors will bless him forever. But they know whose hand holds the whip. When Barat claimed you, they knew who's going to get to watch your last breath. You risked exposing him before the entire warrior caste. Now they're asking questions, and as long as you have tongues to answer them, you're a threat. Enjoy your last night together. Sorry we had to put you in separate cells, or I'd suggest you have a last tumble. Barat will be by soon to make sure you maintain your silence.
Leave off with your noise. You're giving me a headache. Where? I don't see nothing wrong. Oh, you're probably just upset. I remember one time when Mistress Jarvia was mad at me. She didn't lock me up, but she yelled a lot. And she hit me on the head. But it was real nice of her not to kill me.
What did I steal? Nothing, it appears.
Stop bothering me. I don't know. Mistress Jarvie didn't say anything about you talking to her. Okay. I'll go get her. Don't try and escape while I'm gone.
I shall
We want to get away with this? We can't leave one man alive to tell Barat what we've done.
Okay, we're gonna take all of that, and then we're gonna immediately start equipping stuff. So... oh, can I? Yeah, I can. Good. I'm guessing he's an axe guy. 'Cause I didn't have an axe. And a dagger. And then she needs her daggers, but also needs her bow. Ah, he had a short elm bow, so we'll go ahead and give him that back too. And then, I don't know why we have a round shield. Yeah. So... basically, we're fighting our way out. Oh, go back. There was a room. I want to investigate that. Can I get through this door? No. Oh. I'm going to do a lot of editing on this. I apologize if there's a lot of jumpy cuts in it.
It is begun.
Okay, so...
I shall do it.
I'm gonna hit that thug with that. These guys are actually fairly easy to take on. Ooh, we got an iron maul. Let's go ahead and do our upgrade, or level up, I should say. Let's go ahead and bump that up to there, and then we'll get some more willpower. And then we're gonna learn... we're gonna get more coercion because we are a rogue. You know, be a good idea to get that. It requires level 4, but it is available to unlock. And we need 22 cunning to get the master lock picking. We need some fighting abilities. I am using a bow. Speed wins out over power while this mode is active, as the archer fires more rapidly without any chance of inflicting regular critical hits. Master Archer increases the rate of fire further still. Now I have to have combat training to unlock any of that. So yeah, we learned stealth.
The trap.
Where's the trap?
As you say.
Let's just take all of that. Got some fire arrows. Some more gloves in case I didn't already own a full assortment. Be nice if I could take that, because that's probably supposed to represent lyrium. Ah, entered combat. Let's activate stealth. Oh, I can't activate it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some dirty fighting.
Very well. I shall do it. I shall do it. As you say.
Go ahead and smite this guy. Oh, I'm attacking the wrong guy. My health is beautiful right now.
As you say. It is begun.
Take some of that. Some of that. There's a loot over there. I obviously don't have the ability to take, but it would be nice. Okay, let's go through the door.
Sometimes silence is best.
Activate my stealth ability so I can sneak up on people. Oh, there's a lot of lyrium crystals around here. I assume that's lyrium. Ah, I did not even know there was a trap there. Okay, well, jack that guy up. I think I might have to switch to a regular bow. That might be my issue here. Because, like, with the crossbow, I'm not dealing damage fast enough.
As you say. Shall be done.
So yeah, I think I will go ahead and switch to that bow. Should give me access to using those fire arrows to do more damage. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Ah, trying to loot bodies, not run all over the place. Thank you. And thank you. There's the next door we need to pass through, but hey, let's hit that thug with that, because now we're in a fight.
I shall do it. Very well. As you say.
Yeah, let's go ahead and loot the room. Got some ice arrows, that'll help out. Iron dagger. This dude's like stacked. Large flawed lightning crystal. Some more ice arrows. Let's loot this crate. And health poultice, and we've basically acquired most of a basic suit of armor. Let's loot this guy. We're still in combat. Start killing that guy. Can I loot him? Yes. Thank you. Oh, let's go to stealth mode. The door's not openable. But there is a treasure chest over here. It's got a bow. Like, if I didn't already have a bow from somewhere, I was supposed to acquire it right there. To go with all the ice arrows that I haven't went through my fire. So, yeah, we're going to keep the fire ones. Go forward, please. Come on. Still trying to be as stealthily as possible. Saving game. No, got rid of my stealth.
If that freak of a sister of hers can't stay in her place, I don't need precious Rika either.
Rika? That the one you got all done up in lace? I've been wanting to get my hands on that.
I know what you mean. She's yours if you want her, boys. And let me tell you, it tastes as good as it looks. What in sod all is that doing out of its cage? Come on, boys. The little whore needs to learn her place.
Okay. So... I'm gonna take Barat. Fix that camera a little bit. Okay, everybody's dead but the main guy. So now...
Did you see him there all when we're done with you? And you just charged in and sodding slaughtered him. You have to be the luckiest duster in Orzammar. Barat's dead, and we're standing here. Hail to the sodding king! Well, he sure was talking like she's still alive. But I won't turn down the chance to go take another peek. Hey, could you tell Rika I killed him? I mean, it doesn't do you any good if she thinks you're the most virile warrior in all the stone. An excellent point. Now let's go find somewhere to hide.
Somewhere to hide. Okay, all these tips are very nice, but... Thank you. Oh, I can loot body. Dwarven Warrior's Belt. Now, let's go to armor, that way it'll be easier to find. Can I equip this item on? I don't understand that, but okay. Oh, there it is. +1 to strength, +1 to armor. That is a bonus like no other. I could go out that door. It's a little room. Yeah, we'll go in here. Free battle axe. Heavy dwarven helmet. Oh, can I equip that? Oh, I have a leather helm on. I can't equip it. It requires 20 strength. But that'll be easy to get on, like, Alistair. I don't think we're going to play that far into the game, but... There we go. Never enter battle with your bare hands. Oh, we literally were just at his shop.
You're not supposed to be here. Wait, is that blood? Ancestors protect... You're not supposed to be here. Wait, is that blood? Ancestors protect me.
There they are! Seize the fugitives!
Drop your weapons and walk down slowly. We will use force if you resist. He's dead? Barat had many enemies, but also powerful allies.
Barat would have butchered us if she hadn't killed him first.
Your friend has once again demonstrated her courage. We Grey Wardens travel far and wide in search of those with the potential to join our ranks. It seems I have found one. Let me make my offer formal. I, Duncan of the Grey Wardens, extend the invitation for you to join our order.
This woman is wanted for treason. You can't do this.
I can, and I am. It would mean traveling to the surface lands and thus leaving your people. But it does offer you the chance to strike a blow against the Darkspawn and the Blight. Then you will be subject to whatever sentence the Shapers choose to impose. I think you know what that sentence would be. I would spare you from it, and for an excellent cause. And I see your friend would like to speak to you as well. Why don't you see what they have to say before you give your final answer?
I couldn't believe it when Sir Duncan said he wanted to recruit you. I was ready to kill you when I heard what you did at the Proving. But it worked out for the best. When I heard you'd been arrested, I ran straight to the Proving Grounds. But you'd already disappeared. That's when Sir Duncan said he wanted to invite you into the Grey Wardens. I almost fell over. Those are the rules of the Order. All Wardens leave their families behind. You have to go. You'll never have a better opportunity. As a Warden, you'll be the equal of anyone in the noble houses. Please don't hold yourself back because of me. I think, for the first time, Mother and I will be fine. I spent the afternoon with my new patron. If everything works out, maybe I can even greet you as an equal if you return. If I were you, I'd talk to Sir Duncan more.
Those guys must have seriously cracked your skull. You're not gonna turn down being a Grey Warden, are you? Well, don't you worry about that. Old Lesky'll take care of her. Oh, if wishes only made it so, Raka. But think about it. We killed Barat. You think his family will still trade with us? We'd need to build up the whole thing from scratch. And plenty more folks will be coming after us. And I'm not talking single combat.
I'm talking armies. No, Duster. If you stay here, you're more likely to end up on the headsman's block than sitting pretty in Barat's estate. You're lost then. But it'll be good to keep you around to blame things on.
I cannot believe Duncan would offer.
Have you spoken with your friend and sister?
Then you cannot interfere, Duncan. Guards, arrest her now. This time, shackle her.
With the Blight upon us, I cannot afford to waste such talent. Our agreements with the Assembly of Orzammar give the Grey Wardens the right to conscript any warriors we require. This woman's clever mind and quick hand would strengthen our order, and I'm conscripting her to join. I'm afraid I can. I'm sorry you do not come willingly, but you will come. If you wish to die, die fighting the Darkspawn, and not by the Executioner's axe. I hope that eventually you will recognize this as a fresh start. Before we brave the deep roads, I would like to make you a gift of this mace, since you have so few possessions of your own. It was once wielded by the Warden Forel Idukan. I believe he was related to your king. I know you will continue his proud example. Goodbye, my friends, and thank you for your hospitality.
So as you've just seen, no matter how hard you refuse to become a Grey Warden,
we will be traveling south
it in.
Through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Oh there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
No, because this is where we end the origin story. We've completed this origin story, the Dwarven Rogue origin story. We're not a noble. Well, I guess it would be the castless origin story. But, yeah, as you guys can plainly see, they have crafted the game into such a way that you have no choice but to become a Grey Warden with any setup you choose. So, yeah, you have to go through, and you are a Grey Warden by the end of it. And, by the end of the tutorial, you're a Grey Warden. Technically, the origin story doesn't end until you go through the ritual and become a Grey Warden. But I'm not going to bother showing you guys that. It's the same thing. You run around in the Korkari Wilds, you come back, dude refuses, dude tries and dies, dude refuses, and then you're like, I either drink this and I die, or I get stabbed, but I might live if I drink this. So you drink the Darkspawn blood, and yeah. Then that's the end of the origin story. But I could be an asshole.
You've got yourself a lively one, Duncan. And I was beginning to think the Wardens were all stodgy priests. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Orzammar. Sounds like there's a story behind that. You must regale me with it sometime. As you wish. Now perhaps I'll tempt you someday with a bottle of the finest dwarven brew from the royal cellar. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Being a complete asshole to him.
I remind you that you speak to the King of Ferelden.
Don't worry, Duncan. You must both be eager to reach your tents. Have you any news before I go?
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Red Cliff forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3
And
battles
we're
against
back
these monsters,
to
and tomorrow should be
just-
no different.
Just what it's actually showing for the regular story after the origin. So with that, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share. As always, Shellnut stuff is down in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna edit the piss out of this.